I've just got the replacement battery for the Realme Techlife robotic vacuum cleaner delivered to my home. Let's unbox this, and this is technically not just an unboxing video, but also I'll show you how to install this onto your robotic vacuum cleaner if its battery has died on you. Now, first, let me give like a brief overview of what happened. So, I have been using the Realme Techlife robotic vacuum cleaner since September of 2022. And in January of 2024, that is this year, after 1.5 years of usage, its battery just died on me. So since then, this vacuum cleaner has been lying around idle. So as you can see, I was just wiping off the dust off from the top part, and I forgot to clean the upper part. It's full of dust over here. So probably like you can see, it has been not used for a very long time. So anyway, I try to like look up and open this particular product to see like how I can fix this particular battery. So for that, what you can do is you can take out a T3 screwdriver, and you have to open up these two screws, which I have already done, and I've gotten out the older battery out to try to like fix that. So once you open these two and get into this compartment, which I forgot how to do it, but yeah, this is how you get into the compartment. So this is where the battery was, and I'll just show you the previous battery. So this was the battery, and as you can see, this is an INR 18650 M26 4SP2 battery. So that is the model number. INR 18650 is the kind of battery, the large kind of battery that you see over here. And this particular model number is M26 4SP2. So that's the model number of this whole package. Now, these batteries, the spare parts are not available. This battery is not available to purchase anywhere. I tried to like look up in Amazon, in Flipkart, and so on and so forth, and it wasn't available anywhere. I also tried like foreign websites, and yeah, it was very costly to import them over here. So there are other guides in YouTube which teaches you how to like dismantle this and using the board, and you can individually buy these batteries and like fix them. So I'll quickly show you like how it is done. So this was the outer covering. I just peeled it off, and you can see that this is the logic board which is used inside this battery, and there are contact points onto which these INR 18650 batteries are getting soldered. So these are like the places in which it is getting soldered. In fact, they are flash welded onto these contact points. So what you can do is, if you can take out these batteries and buy a new battery, and also like follow this circuit board and solder them or flash weld them to the right contact points, you can technically make this work. But for that, the cost is going to be very high. What I mean by that is these individual batteries are around 200 rupees of cost. So there are 8 batteries over here, which means that the total cost here would be 1600 for the battery. And then like you were to separately purchase a kit to flash weld these onto these contact points, and that will again cost you 2000 rupees. So it's a total of 3600 rupees that you have to invest, and then you need to know what battery ends have to be welded to what points and all, and also follow the circuit board. So you have to have some like major skills to get this done. So I was doing this in January, and then I figured out that it was too time consuming, so I didn't pursue this. As you can see, like I've already peeled out one battery. Then I waited for a few days, and then this kit was available in Amazon. I'll leave the links for this particular kit in this particular battery replacement in the description. You can check it out. So this one, it's a very new addition to Amazon. I think it was not available for a very long time, and now it is available. But by the way, there is one more thing that I wanted you to know about this particular product. So the first thing that I did, like any customer would do, was to contact the customer care, the Realme customer care, and ask them to fix it before trying to pull out the battery. And it was very weird. The whole experience that I had was very weird. I'll explain what happened. So when I contacted Realme, they said that yes, they can fix it, but I have to go to a different city. So I'm currently in Trivandrum, Kerala, and they asked me to go to Kochi, Kerala, to give it to hand it over to their service center, which obviously is not physically possible. So I explained that I am in a different city, I can't travel to another city to hand this over to the customer care. Then they said okay, they will arrange pick up and drop service, which is through courier. So I said fine, and then they arranged the pickup. So they came and picked up this particular unit, and it was there for with them for around 1 month, and there was no response. There was absolutely no response. So I kept calling them. It was around at the end of the first month mark. I called them. They said that they will try to fix this. Again, another 15 days passed by, and after 1.5 months, they said that okay, they'll deliver it. And then they delivered this product without doing anything. So that is very, very frustrating. Around 45 days it was there in the customer care, and they said they fixed it and delivered it, and there was nothing like that was changed. Even the batteries remained the same. So I didn't luckily pay anything, so there was no refunds or like payments that happened, but 45 days were lost in that. So it is a really shitty customer service that you get with respect to this particular product from Realme. So I just wanted to remind you that as well. So the only hope you have is that you buy a spare battery and hope that it can be fixed on top of that. So let's unbox it. Finally we are there for the unboxing here. So yes, exactly, this is how the new battery looks. So for your reference, this was the old battery casing that I had, and this is the new battery. So when you order this kind of a product, you have to ensure that the voltage is 14.8 volts, because the actual battery that got shipped with it, I'll just show this to you. So if you see here, it says that the charging voltage is 16.8 volts, and also the capacity is 5200 mAh, and along with that you also have the rated capacity, and there it says that it's 5000 mAh and 14.4 volts. So you have to ensure that the battery that you're buying, it has at least the rating of 14.4 volts, and also battery capacity somewhere over here, which is around 5000 mAh. There are other batteries which have slightly lesser mAh rating as well. This one is M26 4S 2P, like I told earlier, and there are M26 4S 1P battery that is available as well, which has around 3000 mAh rating. I think that will also work with this, but I think the battery life will be slightly lesser. There you go. This is the bottom side of the battery. Like I told, it says that the cell type is lithium ion 18650, and the voltage is 14.8. And the model, it says slightly different over here, but like I told, you can take a look at the link, the affiliate link that I've given down below, and you will see the same battery model, that is the INR 18650 M26 4S 2P. You have to ensure that that should be the model. So let's quickly connect this and see if the unit is turning on. So this is how you need to connect this. Just to remind you, it needs to, so there are uh, three different contact points over here that needs to line up with the three contact points that is there here. Let's see if it turns on. And yes, it does. So that's a good thing. We might have to charge this up. So like I told, there are other tutorials that are available. Yeah, so like I told, it's getting loaded. So there are other tutorials available which says to do this, which is to replace the individual 18650 batteries, which is a very tough task, I would say. You need to know about the circuit and all, and you need to have the machine with which you can slot weld this. I mean, spot weld this, which is not going to be easy. So what I did was I went around and I asked if there are any welding shops which will do the spot welding for me, and none of the welding shops that are there over here in my local area, they were not ready to do spot welding. So yeah, that's why I would say this is a better method of doing it. It's also pretty cheap. I got this battery for around 2100 rupees, which is pretty cheap than buying a spot welding kit and then like the individual batteries and then like trying to like spot weld them. So once you've ensured that it is working, what you need to do is to push this unit inside. So this contact points, you need to like carefully put it inside the groove that you see over here. So there is an opening over here. So you need to just push this inside so that, yeah, the connection points are inside, and then you can safely place the battery inside. So this one has a slight bulge in the lower side, which has the chipset. So as you can see, you cannot completely close this unit, which means that there is a gap over here. So what I will do is that I'll just put these screws. I cannot tighten it up fully because if we compress the battery, it's very dangerous. So I'll just put a couple of threads just so that it stays in place, and I'll leave it at there. So definitely sure that this wheel itself is lower than this base, which would mean that it will not touch the ground. But when it picks up certain dust, there'll be like a lot of dust which will get clinged on over here. So while we clean it, we'll have to clean this battery compartment as well. But anyway, for now I think I have to live with it, but I'm pretty happy with this. I'll check out how it works for a few days and pin a comment. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Bye bye.